Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Natasha. I am a medically retired disabled veteran on my journey to my first bodybuilding competition. I am currently almost 16 weeks out. We're right at the cusp. So this video will be my 16-week out video. Today is Thursday. I am about to have the stitches from my head removed, thank goodness, because they are super itchy. So I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting for that appointment. It's super rainy out, so I left a couple minutes early. And today is also my check-ins with my coach. I'm so happy. I am finally down underneath the 140s. I've been sitting at 140, 141, 142 for like the past 4 weeks, and it really is discouraging when you are busting your butt and the weight is just not coming down. And I honestly think that that's because my body is just comfortable right at 140. For reference, I'm 5'9.5", and like 140 is a good, healthy weight for my body. Obviously, that's not what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to get stage lean, which is not healthy or sustainable for a long period of time. So it just kind of took a little extra pushing. My coach has really brought my macros down this past week, and cardio went up. So we've really been pushing. I cut out all of my inflammation foods, so no chicken, no dairy, no coconuts. And I also tweaked my caffeine intake. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but I am a heavy caffeine drinker, and I noticed that when I started prep that the amount has gone up because I am more hungry, and caffeine kind of suppresses that hunger. So I was drinking quite a bit, so I kind of cut that back a little bit also this week. I'm just glad that the weight is starting to come down and I'm seeing some results finally. So basically I'm just going to run through what my coach says when I get that stuff back and just kind of do like a day in the life. It's a busy day, appointments and just a lot of random stuff that needs to get done today. I need to film for Ollie's channel. If you're new, I have a squirrel monkey. His name is Ollie the monkey. Link will be in the description box below. That is my main channel that my partner and I do with the monkey. This is more of a secondary channel to document my bodybuilding journey because it is something new and different, and I want to document it for myself and for you guys to see the transformation. I am also working towards my personal trainer certification. Should be certified, I would say, in less than 6 weeks. I've been really busting to study. So website is almost done for that, and slots will be opening up for online coaching, macro coaching, nutrition coaching, and home programs or gym programs for working out. If that's something you're interested in, I'll put the form for that down below as well. Yeah, so let's just go get these stitches out my dome and get the day going. It's a good day because we came in lower than we have for 4 weeks. So yes, I'm in a good headspace. Obviously, yesterday kind of was a big shift for me headspace wise, and which is good. You know, having PTSD and depression it sucks. So going with the ups and downs is part of it, and that's why I'm documenting, to bring you along, because not every day is peachy, not every day is awesome. So we'll show the good, the bad, and the ugly, but let's go get this stuff off of my head. Yes. Okay, so I got the results from the lumps that they took out of my head. It ended up being regular, not abnormal, so everything is good there. I don't have a weird cancerous or tumor thing growing on my head. It was just a regular pilar cyst, a large one at that. And then next week, or like a week and a half-ish, I have another one on the side here as well that is going to be cut out and removed, but kind of know what to expect now, so I'm not freaking out as much as I was for the first one. I am getting ready to go into the grocery store. Luke wants cabbage rolls, so he's been asking for cabbage rolls for like a week, and we're just gonna go get the stuff for that. And I have a couple of supplements I need to grab because I am going to be out of those this week as well. So that's what we are doing next, is grocery shopping, mini grocery shopping, and avoiding all the foods we can't eat. Okay, so we are back home and getting ready to meal prep for this coming up week. Also going to prep up those cabbage rolls because I'm going to be at the stove, so might as well just do all the prep work now before all the kids get home. So I've got this is 90-10 ground beef sirloin. This is what I'm going to be prepping for myself. And then for regular dinner for the kids and Luke, I actually found meat on sale for once. So that kind of worked out for me in my favor. Grabbed quite a few of these, like 4 or 5 stack up when I can. And I'm gonna mix it with some of this mild pork sausage. I can honestly say this is the first time I've bought pork sausage in probably a year or two. We don't buy it very often. It's not one of our staples, but that is what we are going to do, is get this all chopped up and ready to go and stuffed. And this for my own meal prep. Another thing that I like to do, because I'm not a huge rice fan, like leftover rice fan. I don't like leftovers in general. But I have been able to stomach potatoes because I really like potatoes. So we have come up with the best method of making potatoes and storing them. And in my personal opinion, it is making them in the Instant Pot on the steam setting. So I did these little red potatoes is what I have been really enjoying. They're nice and easy. And then I have also thrown in, last week I threw in a big sweet potato. It didn't fully cook all the way, so I am throwing it in for round 2, so that way I can eat that today. So what I do is I put everything in here, and then I put about a cup of water. And then we put it on the steam cycle for 5 to 6 minutes, depending on how big the taters are. And this one I'm probably gonna do 6 minutes. Please excuse the weird noises in the background. It's my dogs playing. Sounds really weird. Crazy dogs. So I'm gonna prep my carb source and then my meat source, and we'll throw it all together and add in all the random shenaniganness that I'm going to have for the week. Okay, so I have my cabbage pulled from the boiling water, and I have it in an ice bath to slow down the cooking process, or to stop the cooking process, and so I can handle it because it's super hot. And my rice is also done, so I have that popped open and cooling down so I can handle that as well. I also pulled out, I know I said I wasn't going to, but then I realized that there's no space in the fridge for me to have bulk items in there right now. Somebody needs to do a fridge clean out. So I have pulled my next 2 meals that I am going to eat. They're very basic. This one is 6 ounces of the ground sirloin with 150 grams of sweet potato. This one is 5 ounces of the sirloin, and then this is 200 grams of the sweet potato. So this one I will have before my workout because it has more carbs in it. At the moment, I'm not 100% sure when that workout will be. It's looking like it's going to be another late night for me, which sucks, but that's how it is. Last night I had to do my workout at like 8 o'clock at night, and if you don't know, I do all of my workouts at home, all free weight based now, and it's cold in the garage because it's cold here. So hopefully I don't have to do that. I was literally working out in my onesie. Okay, that is the advantage of working out at home. Nobody cares what you're wearing. I mean, my husband kind of looked at me like, what are you wearing? But other than that, nobody cares. I literally wore my slippers and a onesie to work out. So that might be what we have to do again tonight. We will see, but that's how the 2 meals are separated. And then I do have a protein shake, and I think there's something else on my meal plan today, but I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully I'm caught up because it's
almost 1 o'clock, and I was behind this morning because I had my head stuff, so I don't like getting behind because then I feel like I gotta cram everything in, and that's no fun. So I will see you once all of this is put together for the cabbage rolls, and yeah. Look at how delicious these look. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of sad I didn't do the extra work to put one in my macros. I just have a can of tomato sauce that I'm just gonna throw on top. Oh, these are gonna be fire. What'd you think, Colleen? You gonna like them?
No.
No. So Cohen's over here mixing himself up some cookies. Do you like cookies? Yeah.
Yes,
And then I also bagged up my meal prep, my meat and my potatoes. Just waiting for those to cool off, and we'll throw those back into the fridge. Got a little bit of rice left over, and we're gonna scoop out these cookies and get those going and in the oven. And then we gotta go get your sister from school, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got lots to get done in a short amount of time. Yes, you do. And I gotta still do cardio at some point. So yeah, lots to do with such little time.
All right, so we are here doing the good old cardio. Quick update, I finally got feedback from my coach for this coming week. And the game plan is absolutely nothing changed. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy no calories went down. I'm happy that cardio didn't go up right now. So I am still sitting at 35 minutes of cardio, 6 days a week. My preference is steady state cardio. So I have a treadmill in the corner of my living room, and that is what I prefer to do. I do have an elliptical in the garage, but it's cold and I do not want to be in the garage. So we do cardio in the house for now. So all of my macros stay the same. I do not get a cheat day. I do get one high carb day, which will be my glute focus day because I hate leg day. So anything to make leg day a little better is always good for me. I did ask for my coach to give me a free weight program for this coming up since I did break my Bowflex. So I haven't gotten a chance to look through that, but it looks very similar to the plan I was on 6 months ago when I first started with her. Are you good? Okay. And since I broke my Bowflex, I actually had pulled that plan out and was using that this week. And so pretty sure it's going to be around the same, which I prefer. Not only that, but she does not have 3 leg days or lower body days on my free weight plan, but she did on my gym plan. So I'm happy because I would much rather do back, shoulders, triceps, upper body, anything without my lower body. Good to go. Abs, I'll do abs all day. Push-ups, I'll do push-ups all day. Throw in lower body though, squats, lunges, no dice. Don't like doing it. I do have injuries. I've had multiple hip surgeries, and I feel like every time I do a lower body day, that sends off my fibromyalgia, and I get very inflamed and moody, and I just don't like it. So I would much rather do anything upper body. But I'm so glad nothing has changed and calories stay the same. And yeah, we're just gonna slay this week. We are now in the car line waiting to grab my daughter. I've got little man back here. So just kind of waiting in the line. I was able to get 20 minutes of my cardio done before I had to hop off and get editing for some reels for Instagram for Ollie's channel. And that means that when I get home, I still have more editing to do, plus my workout, plus 15 more minutes of cardio. Thankfully dinner is all prepped, so the cabbage rolls, that'll easily go in, and that is off the list. The kids are going to decorate those little cookies that they made and hopefully keep them busy so I can get that last 15 minutes of cardio done while they're doing that. Trying to keep them occupied is really hard, especially with both of them. When I only have one kid, it seems like they do wonderful. When you put two together, it's just like all mayhem, you know, just breaks loose. So that is the plan, to finish that up. It is 2:50 and I am one meal behind, but I kind of did it on purpose because I am working out later in the day than what I usually prefer. Ideally, I would be working out like right now. I like my afternoon workout. About 2 o'clock-ish is like when I find my groove. I'm able to have pre-workout and it not keep me up at night. But that's just not in the cards on school days. So we are pushing workouts till after dinner, which kind of is poopy because that means no pre-workout. And yeah, I just don't feel as motivated to push myself as hard, but I got to get over that and just figure it out and do the best I can, because I do not want my progress to be held back because of myself. If it's another variable, that's a little bit, you know, something I can't change, but this is something that I can change. So that is on the list. So I do need to email my coach back. We are going to be doing my first posing session. I'm super excited, super nervous. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to posing at all. I have not worn heels in, God, probably 9 years. So that's a whole nother beast in itself. I have had the multiple hip surgeries, so it is not really comfortable for me to wear heels, but I used to wear them all the time. Like, you would never see me in anything but a heel. Yeah, early 20s, right? We're not there anymore. We're in our 30s, girl. So we have to do what we can. And my coach is Katie Kopfel, and she's actually an IFBB Bikini Pro and does posing lessons and everything. That's part of my package that I pay for monthly. So I am going to do my first posing session in person is the plan, because I just think that there's so much value that you can get from a posing coach when you're like, can see them and they can see you, versus doing it virtually. I know probably later on down the road, like when we start doing weekly ones, that we will do probably virtually, and I'll probably once a month try to do them in person. She's about 45 minutes away from me, which is kind of far. I do not like to drive. It flares up my back, and so I'm not a big driver, but gotta do what you gotta do. So I am looking forward to that. Kind of nervous, but maybe that will be in next week's video.
Let's talk for a second about how this all transpired, me coming into the bodybuilding idea. So I am a veteran. Fitness has always been something that I try to prioritize. It kind of took a back burner after I had both of my children. I never got super overweight or anything. So last year I stumbled upon a bunch of different YouTube channels as I was looking up fitness stuff and everything like that. And I stumbled upon many channels on women's bodybuilding, and I found myself following a lot of people that were doing the bikini division. I just really liked the way that their body looked, not only stage lean, but the process of getting there. And I followed a lot of people and loved watching. So one of the people that I still follow, and she follows me on this channel, and she has just been a wonderful, wonderful person. She's done a couple videos on her own channel of questions that I've asked. So go follow her. Her name is Stephanie. I'll put a card up here for you to go click on her channel, but she is just wonderful, and she's one of the people that I've watched her journey for the past year and a half. And if you're interested in bodybuilding, my biggest advice is to watch videos on YouTube, do your research. It is an extreme sport for a reason, but I do think that there's a lot of value in it. I'm learning a lot about myself and my goals and how far I'm willing to take my body to get there. So it's a lot of work and a lot of dedication, but I definitely suggest you go follow her and continue following along on my journey and seeing where I can take my body, because if I can do it, a lot of other people can do it. I am 80% disabled. I have a lot of things I have to work around, so it is not an easy task for me. A lot of people can just jump on the treadmill and do 35 minutes of cardio, and it's not as easy for me. I definitely have to take a lot more recovery days, but that is something that Coach and I knew going in. And that's another thing, is having a coach. That way you don't have to do any of the guesswork behind it. The coach does that for you. And Coach is able to push my body further than what I personally would, but in a good way, because she knows my limits as well with my disabilities. So,
all right, it is 4 o'clock. I am going to try to work through this workout as quickly as I can. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on mobility and warming up today, because tomorrow is probably going to be a full rest day. So I'll spend more time stretching and all of that good stuff then. But I am on very limited time. I feel like today was extremely rushed, and I do not like when my days are rushed like this. Having an appointment in the morning kind of took up my entire morning, and so I wasn't able to like meal prep when I wanted to and do all this other stuff, but that is life and we just have to go on with it. So I'm going to do my new training program that my coach gave me. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was close to what I was doing already, but I will find out. I'm not going to film my workout because it's cold and it's dark because it's raining outside, so there's not really any good lighting in here today. And I don't want to hurt my camera by using it in the cold. So I won't be doing that, but I will check in with you guys later.
all right, so I'm gonna wrap up this week's video here. I did get word back from my coach on a posing session. I do have to do it virtually this week just because of my scheduling, but I'm super excited for that. That's actually gonna be tomorrow, but that will be in next week's video. So if that is something that you want to see, very first posing session. Haven't been in heels in 9 years, so it's gonna be interesting. Pray for me. Hopefully I don't break my leg. That would be my luck, so hopefully not. But I'm super excited to not only meet my coach, but to kind of get a feel for what the heck I'm going to be doing. So give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next week.